Hello, hello, my little monsters. So, this Tuesday, we're doing something a bit different. I normally do live readings on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, but I was just not in a good enough energy to do live, so I decided that I would do a pre recorded reading for today for the week at a glance. And I just went ahead and drew one card from the Dragon Oracle, which is what we have been using the past couple of sessions anyway. So, let me just scoot up my microphone here so that you all can hear me. Alright, so I already drew a card. So we have the red, black, and gold dragon today, and this dragon is all about protecting you through massive change, or change that might seem massive to you. So, because we all have different ideas of what change is and how big it is or isn't, it's just kind of all based around perspective, right? So, someone who goes through a small change to another person, that might seem like a big change, or vice versa. So we have this dragon. They're kind of perched on a ledge, and they've got the sunset behind them. And this is one of the few dragons in the entire deck that is actually depicted as breathing fire. They're not breathing fire on the ground like one of the previous cards that I drew. They're breathing fire outward. In a protective way, not in a, like, drawing a line I might destroy you kind of way. And so, I sort of interpret that as we've all kind of reached the edge of something, a precipice of something, like as far as we can go in one particular way. And it's time for something to change. It's time for a breakthrough. And so we have this dragon sort of protecting the ledge that we're on so that we can be protected while we are finding our way. I get that this card is also talking about that certain things in our life might be reaching a sunset, an end. You could also look at this background as a dawn of sorts. That at the same time that we have kind of a sunsetting of one aspect of things, we also have a rising, a beginning of something new. And because you could read that simultaneously, it's kind of a message to me that that's a lot like life. That right when we feel like something is ending, something new is also beginning at the same time. I also do want to talk about the colors of red, black, and gold. So red to me is a color that's often associated with fire, movement, passion, can sometimes be destructive. Black as a color to me is often protective, or like the need to cocoon, to go into the darkness for a while. And gold is about finding those riches, finding that gift, finding that shine moment in your life, right? So to me, this dragon's coloring also speaks to what we need to be on the lookout for as we're going through this process this week. We need to recognize that there are going to be things that are frustrating to us, that we just look at it and go, "Grr, I just want to burn it down." We need to recognize that those feelings are part of needing to let go of certain things being certain ways. We also need to recognize that red also is there to remind us of our passion. What is the reason we are continuing to do what we're doing? What are we after here? The black reminds us to protect ourselves during this process. to cocoon if need be, to take a step back if need be, like I did with my own streaming tonight, because I knew that I wasn't in the right place. So that's an example of that. And then the gold, looking for the shine moment, the gold lining as it were here, which this dragon has on their wings on the back. So this is a reminder that even though we might be struggling this week, even though we might be faced with things that are just so frustrating, there's going to be a moment of gold. There's going to be a moment of glitter. There's going to be a shine moment. There's going to be something that comes through by having this going to the darkness, going into the cocoon, feeling like you're on the edge, feeling like there's nowhere to go. So overall, I feel like it is probably going to be a challenging week this week. This is your reminder to take breaks when you need them, to call on support when you need it. I'm definitely going to be calling on this dragon and my other dragon helpers this week to really move through this. And to know that when we reach the end, it's not over. It's just maybe we need to find a new way. And that we need to be not afraid to hold our ground, keep going. We might need to just think about it and interact with it in a different mode. Alright, my little monsters. That's going to be it for me tonight, but I will see you all hopefully tomorrow with some actual live tarot readings. And as of right now, I have 3 free slots left and 2 paid slots left. So if you would like to claim those, you need to show up to stream tomorrow. And if you want a free slot, you need to comment down below, read for me, and I will put you in for tomorrow. If you want a paid slot, that is, for those of you on Twitch, that will be 1 subscription. For those of you on YouTube, I don't know what that's going to be. I'm going to have to set up something else. But I might do a giveaway for a paid slot if this video gets at least 15 likes. Then I will give one of those paid slots away as a prize for those of you who comment down in the comments section what you are hoping to have help with this week and how you think this dragon helper is going to be of assistance to you. Alright, my dears. I will see you all tomorrow. Take care. Bye.